Jesse, someone's awake. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good morning, Baba. No, Baba? Okay, come on. I love you. Oh. Chasey? Look. Look who came to see you. Hey, come on, let's get you out. Every morning, what's the first thing we do? Change your diaper? He always fights me on it too. Come on, let's change your diaper. Look. Someone wants to see what you brought inside your backpack. Millie. Make sure it's safe. This guy really saw the cats use a scratcher. He went over there to use it too. Baba, that's not for you, it's for the cats. It's not for you, it's for the cats. Come on, guys. Guys, look how patient this guy is. He's been waiting for his food this whole entire time. Chasey, you're such a good boy. I love you. Okay, your food's almost done. Okay, so Chase is inside Tasha's room crying. This guy's looking for him.
This guy left.
Skye!
You can see him, he's right there.
We're going to our doctor's appointment. Skye!
We're really late.
Tashi.
Yeah, we're here
Tashi.
because she hadn't had it
Troublemaker.
Hopefully everything turns out okay. Look at this guy.
I mean, March 21st.
Skye. It's Skye, Baba.
12:45 a.m.
You can't literally sit here, okay? Yeah, you can't. Aww. He's okay. Tashi.
And then
Hey guys, so we're at Skye's doctor appointment. As you can see, there's a picture of a heart behind me. Fifi, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling
She's gonna be okay. I have a lot of good feelings right now that she's gonna be okay.
So nervous.
I think
You
we're
guys,
just gonna end up maintaining.
I think I got, like, since this week, look how many gray hairs I got. Like, I think it's crazy.
Oh, Chase is crying still.
Still? Oh my god. You guys, look at this kid. Fifi, look at him. Look at this, you guys. I mean, that's pretty cool.
So bad.
This is her office. Taji, this is not a playroom, okay? This is a doctor's office. Oh my god, look at him. Fifi, that's your son.
Your son now.
No, my mom said that when I was a kid. I wonder if I was like him when I was a kid. Baba, we should ask our parents. Taji, come here, Baba. They knew Tash was coming. I thought it'd be a good idea to read one of the books over here for Tash. It's a kid's book, but look what they're talking about. They're talking about adopting a dog with knowing that it might have a heart disease. Like really? Oh, okay, Baba. Okay. Like really? You think I want to be reading that in a hospital?
Where my cat has a heart problem?
Where my cat has a heart problem, yeah. Never mind, I'm not reading that book. Oh, the anxiety and the stress, I swear. Skye's back. They drew some blood and took some x-rays of her. Hi, Skye. The doctor said she did amazing. Baba.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Skye? Give her a kiss. Give it a boost. Boost Skye. You love Skye? Okay, let's see what the doctor has to say. Hopefully it's something positive. Okay, Millie, she's back home. Heart failure. Her kidney values did go a little bit better, but we need to feed her. We need to be better on the food, and to be honest with you, hey guys, in the last video I just noticed I didn't really explain anything. I do have Skye here. Hi Skye. No. But anyways, the doctor pretty much told us that she still has some fluid around her lungs and she's on the medication that's very potent and it's affecting her kidneys, and she can't stay off of it because they're afraid that she would get worse for her heart. So trying to attack both things at once and they don't go hand in hand. So that's why we're doing stuff for her kidneys, like the food, make sure she's hydrated. That's why she won't eat on her own, because her kidneys don't feel great because of the heart medicine. They just prescribed a different medication for me that I got to go pick up tomorrow. It's, I guess, to get her something to do with her heart pumping. So see if it'll improve her heart condition. But pretty much she still has some fluid built up around her heart, and they can't back off on the heart medication because they're afraid her heart failure will be worse. So that's where we were. And then once they can back off on the heart medicine, it won't affect her kidneys as much, and then her kidney problem will be pretty much like be controlled. But that's where we're at. What are you doing inside the catch room, huh? You found a new seat? You have your farm animals? Okay, come on. Come on. Hi, Chasey. Hi, Bubba. How are you? Tashi, you want to go on your slide? Yeah? Okay, come on. Bubba, you're going the wrong way. Come on, like I taught you. Where's Millie, huh? Where's Millie? Millie? You found her? Millie? Come on. Look, he's fighting with Chase. Baba? Baba, where's Chase? Baba, where's Chase? Huh? He said, not today. But he lives for these moments. Fifi, you know he goes up to your dad and says more. Look at Look at his face.
He's the only one that actually plays.
Okay, tomorrow, same time, you'll babysit and me and Fifi will go out.
Okay, you must never touch a housefly unless it wears a crown, but is not in fancy clothes. It's best to put it down. Touch a fly, housefly. Nice.
Hey guys, so we have a little situation. Tash came to me twice today and he said caca, pointing at his diapers. So what I do...
And prior to going even.
Yeah, prior to going. So Fifi's like, just take him to the bathroom so you can use it. Both times he pooped. And I wiped him. And I was like...
He did caca.
Me and Fifi looked at each other like, is it time to potty train him?
I hope not.
He's 16 months old. I don't think it's time.
They say average age to start is 18 months.
They
So
say
it might
this-
be a little long time. Maybe by the time he starts to say, uh-oh.
But that means I gotta be taking him to the bathroom.
Okay.
Chase. There you are. Taj is trying to get to you. Chasey, come here, Bubba. Come here. Give me a kiss. I love you. I feel like since whatever happened to Skye, and we've been giving Skye so much attention that I feel bad for Chase and Millie that they feel like we're not giving them the same attention anymore. At least I think. I love you. I'm sorry. We're just trying to take care of your sister. Okay, so we feed our cats a raw diet, raw beef, because it's less likely to have bacteria, because chicken tends to carry bacteria more often. But don't quote me. I think everybody has their preference. I don't know if there's a benefit over kibble. I mean, there's so many different kibble companies. There's a lot of raw different companies too. I don't know what's the best one, but they've been on a raw diet for a couple years now. I do give them kibble here and there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. Some vets say, "Oh, raw's not the best option." Some say it's good for them. So there's always mixed opinions. So don't quote on me. I think you just gotta do your research. Okay, Wanda, I got a question. Does it get easier with time? Do you go back on your memories and just remember all the good times you had with them? Okay, Aaliyah. I say you have to ask your vet. They would know more. Because I wouldn't know what to recommend, to be honest with you. But they do say wet food tends to be better because it has water. And a lot of cats don't drink enough water, and I think that's the issue. That's why they always recommend wet food over dry. That's what the vets tell us. It's because they get the water from the wet food.
Look who it is. Somebody's doing better. So, you guys know about a year ago, Skye was diagnosed with HCM. And about a week ago, Skye actually went into cardiac arrest. Skye is now in this congestive heart failure stage, which means that her condition is progressing pretty quickly. And we were shocked because she just got diagnosed a year ago, and they told us that cats can live with this diagnosis for years and have no symptoms, but Skye seemed to progress pretty quickly. The night that she went into cardiac arrest, we were so scared. I just remember she was gasping for air. We decided to take her into the hospital right away, and they told us that had we not gone in that same night, she 100% would not be here today. So her lungs were surrounded by fluid, and that led her to not being able to breathe. What this basically means is that Skye has to basically live on medicine for however long she's able to live. This medicine is basically going to help her heart function properly. This is where things started to get a bit shaky. So she was fine in the hospital. She wasn't eating, of course, because of stress. I know my cat, she doesn't do well under stress. No drinking. So this led to severe dehydration. And then her kidney values just shot up. I mean, it was like from one day to the next, they went up very fast. We thought for sure that she had kidney failure. We decided we were going to do palliative care, and we decided that, hey, I know her kidney values are going up, but maybe if we can get her to eat and hydrate her, then maybe her kidney values can go down. So we took her home that night, and you guys, if you would have seen Skye, I was certain that Skye was not going to make it through the weekend. I was just like, this is it for us, and we just have to say goodbye. So I wanted to take her home so that we could spend a little bit more time with whatever time was left with her. With her congestive heart failure, we need to remove the fluid around her lungs, right? But with kidney problems, we need to basically give her fluid. So it's really hard to tackle these two problems at once. Our doctors basically were telling us, you may want to consider euthanasia to end her suffering, because she was truly suffering this day, right? Just something in me just felt like I couldn't give up on her just yet. Like, this is a cat that got ran over by a car and literally was immobile for 2 weeks, and I brought her back to life. They told us to put her down, okay? And I was like, no, I'm not putting her down, because she is a strong, tough cookie. She will make it out of this. Luckily, with the help of our doctor, she was able to find someone that could perform the ultrasound over the weekend. And once we went in, this was ultimately what was going to be the final decision for us, because we didn't want her to suffer if her kidneys were severely declining. This can really take away from the quality of her life. So I know she has congestive heart failure, and her quality of life will not be ultimately the same, but it's very manageable for a lot of cats. And some cats can live up to 3 years with this problem, even longer. So I didn't want to just give up on her right then and there. So we took her in for the ultrasound, you guys. We were shocked, okay? Because we were syringe feeding her by this point, giving her water and food. They checked her kidney values, and her kidney values went from being a 6 to a 3. We did that. We helped her basically come back to life. And every day after day, she was just looking more like herself. And look at her now. Like, okay, granted, she's not feeding herself just yet, but she's purring. But for while she wasn't even purring, you know? She'd disassociate from us. She'd hide in corners and cabinets. And now she's like she's walking around her kidneys were not so bad. Yes, she does have an underlying kidney issue, and a lot of cats have this problem. But luckily for her, they're not the worst kidneys that the doctor had seen. So she told us that whatever we were doing at home was basically helping her kidney values go down. So I'm honestly so proud of this girl. She is a fighter, you guys. She is strictly on a kidney diet, which is not the tastiest, but it's going to help her kidney values come down even more. And so far, everything's looking good. I don't know, again, how much time Skye has in this world, but I'm so grateful that I didn't have to say goodbye to her as soon as I thought I was going to. So also, one final note, you guys, never give up on your cats. Honestly, whatever it's going to cost you to help them get better, just don't give up on them, you know? We owe them that much. There's always that little bit of hope, and you just never know, you know?